Hey guys, this is the end of another week. I hope you guys had a good trading week. So yeah, as a routine of mine, so as is the end of this week, I'll be doing a breakdown of the trades I took this week. Yeah, this week wasn't that bad and it wasn't that good. I just didn't manage my trades well. I would have done a lot better than I did if only I managed the trades I had on. So let me just go into the chart and break down the idea behind the trades I took and show you guys where we stand in the account at the moment. So yeah, let's dive into the charts and see what. So first of all, on Monday, is DXY. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So this week started from what was it? Yeah, this week started here. So breaking down this price action, as you can see, as the week started, price went down. The normal manipulation movement, taking out this swing low here. So since then, price has been trending up. So the first trade I took was on Monday, and it was on GBP USD. Yeah. So the idea behind this trade was previously we had this descending trend line here that price was respecting around this zone here. So the idea behind the trade was going into the 30 minutes time frame. Where did this week start from? Yeah, this week started from here. So let me just do a quick breakdown. I don't want this video to be long. So the idea behind the trade was, after watching price approach this trend line that's been respecting here, I went down to the lower time frame, like the 15 minutes and the 30 minutes, I mean, sorry, and I looked at what price was here. Price was kind of consolidating around this zone. So I decided to take a trade and just sat back and watch what price was going to do. So price just went straight to my stop loss. First of all, normally I don't take trades on Monday, but for me to have gotten into the market, that was the first ever I did. Because normally I'm already aware of the manipulative moves that go on Mondays. So this, I would have avoided this trade if only if I sat on my hands on Monday. So I was just in a haste to take trade because I saw my entry model and I just decided to give it a shot, not keep having in mind that my rule states not to trade on Monday. But that's, we learn as we continue playing this game. It's a constant learning process. So that was just a lesson for next time. And yeah, so what happened after price does its Monday manipulative move, we see a reversal on Tuesday after getting to a higher time frame point of interest. Yeah. So after that, price rejected a higher time frame area and displays down its huge candle. So this just shows a lot of sellers coming into the market with huge volume. That's why you see this big candle. So after going down to the lower time frame to analyze it to see what price was doing, I took a trade here and I got out. I didn't wait for it to get to the full TP, which is also part of my error in managing trade. As it got close to my take profit and I saw this rejection, I decided to just get off the trade and not to wait for price to reverse or something. So I was scared of letting price reverse back to my entry. So I just closed the trade and decided to wait for the next day. This trade I took it on Tuesday, yeah, New York session, not London session. I missed a trade on London session because I wasn't paying attention to price. Then this trade, yeah, I took this trade on Tuesday and I made some profits on this trade. And this was this was another area I marked out, watching how price react, getting to the Wednesday and Thursday. So on Thursday, yeah, I saw another trade opportunity at this demand zone, and I decided to take a trade here still. And this trade went to my favor and started retracing back, and I still got out of the trade. I didn't want to watch price retrace down, not and coming to hit me at break even. So I went out some around somewhere here and just watch how price went up again. Still part of my error. This is just a learning process. So I just journal everything. Even after this video, I'll be going back to my journal to put down some things and some solutions and improvements in place to get better the next week. So this was the trade I took on Thursday, yeah, and this was on Friday, yeah, the last trade. Watching this, I saw how price was finding it hard to break through this place, and I saw this huge candle rejection. So I decided to place my entry around this structure place as for a break and retest. Entry, but I got stopped out by few pips, and price that went in my favor a bit. I would have gotten out of this trade at break even only if price didn't stop me out for reversing. So that's just part of the learning curve. And yeah, I took some other trades on Euro USD as well. It's just a matter of going back and forth between Euro USD and GBP USD, because at times you might see a better trading setup in GBP USD and not a really good one in Euro USD, and sometimes you will see in Euro USD and not in GBP USD. So you just have to go back and forth. And yeah, on Monday I still took a trade on Euro USD, which, as you can see, I took a loss there. It stopped me out, which was quite painful. So on Monday I was really down on Monday, taking 2 losses on Euro USD and GBP USD, but I didn't let it get into my head. This game is just a psychology game. You just have to be calm in all outcome. And yeah, this was another trade I took on Wednesday, yeah, but this trade took me out at the break even because price was kind of consolidating, and I made another trading error. I moved my stop loss to break even without having a clear confirmation. But I'm still going to improve on that as we move on. So yeah, this trade was a break-even trade, and this one was a huge loss because I entered multiple trades. I had a trade set up the previous night before this Thursday. I had it on Wednesday night. I just put my buy limit as price got into this zone here. I marked out. We're expecting a reversal from there, which price did a really messy move there. As you can see, after price got there, price was kind of ranging there around this zone, and I kind of reduced my stop loss from down here. So watching how price moved up from this place, moved up, rejected this zone. I reduced my stop loss to this place, reducing my risk, and I got into another position because I've already reduced the risk from the previous trade. So I later saw price later came back and stopped me out in the 2 trades, making the loss kind of giving me a little over 0.6% loss for the trade. So yeah, and I came back on Friday. Yeah, Friday, this was the trade I took. After price rejected the zone here, I took this trade and I was in good profit. I was waiting for price to come trade to my TP before closing the trade, but I've already reduced the risk because I've moved my stop loss to break even. I was just waiting for price to get to my full TP without taking any partials, which is another trading error, because I realized that in the past trades I took, if after getting that price later went to my favor, especially in this GBP trade. After getting a price later went to my favor, so I decided to hold this trade. And it was a news event that came out by 1:30 when we were expecting a stronger news on dollar, but the expectation wasn't matched. So Euro USD and GBP USD went bullish, and I got stopped out at break even. So yeah, that was just a quick review of all the trades I took this week. This week is kind of a break even week, although I had some really good trades this week. This, and some at GBP USD, this and this. This could have covered for the whole lesson, but I didn't manage my trade well. So it's just a learning curve. We learn from the process and get better along the way. So that's how trading is. Trading is not something you can master in. It's a continuous learning process. You even if you feel you are that good, you know what you're doing. The market always find a way to put some doubt in your mind or to humble you. So this game is like we are just playing it blindfolded. We don't know. Everything is uncertainty. So you will always have, I should have done this, I should have done that. So you just have to learn and move on and try to detach your psychology and your emotions from the trade. That's why I'll keep saying have some certain rules, because I have all my rules here that guide me in process, and I'm updating it every week as I've gone through this review now. I know what I did wrong. I'll update my trading plan just to help me in the coming week. So trading is just a self-improvement game. You have to be willing to go through the process, discipline yourself, and become a better trader and a better person. So yeah, this is a quick breakdown of all the trades I took this week. Let me see if I can start from the first trade I took. Yeah. So yeah, this was British GBP USD trade. After watching this in the 1 hour, expecting price to, this was the trade that took on Monday. Expecting price to reject from the zone and go downward. I later got stopped out from the trade. Yeah, so I did my review after the trade. I kind of tried to say, okay, what did I do wrong? Like, where did I go wrong in this trade idea? So I realized that after sellers got into this high, pushing price downward, they didn't have enough power or enough momentum or enough volume to break this low, which should signify that there is buyer in the market, that we have a strong buyer in the market that preventing price from going lower than this point. Only this scenario here should have given me some idea that we still have buyers in this market. So any selling buyer should be kind of taken with caution. So after price got here and was kind of consolidating around the zone, I decided to take the trade, hoping price doesn't go above this high, which is now a weak high. Why is it a weak high? Because the sellers were not strong enough to break this low. So this automatically becomes a strong low, which means buyers are protecting this low, and we have strong buyers in the market. That buyers are leading against the sellers. So once a weak high fails to go below a weak low, a strong low, the outcome is that price is going to target this weak high automatically, because buyers will take out the liquidity, the sellers that had their stop or this above this zone here. So that's what they aim. See the first they used to break it. My stop was among the stop, unfortunately. So yeah, I've kind of learned from this trade. So I'll just move on and try not to make the same mistake twice. So that was the trade I took on Monday, and on Tuesday, yeah, I had another trade which was on GBP USD, I think. Or was it on? Yeah, okay. This was another trade I took on Euro USD. After watching this setup, I said, okay, this is a nice setup to have a 1:4 or something. So I just placed my buy limits, put my stop loss and my take profit in place. And after watching all this consolidation, I made a mistake here. I moved my stop loss to break even after price kind of forcefully broke this structure. So I had my stop loss moved to break even. Automatically price came back, took me out. So I took multiple losses here trying to enter, which will now make me automatically have a wrong place, a stop loss placement, and price went down again, took me out. So I just sat the remaining trade out and just watch how price later went straight to my target, which was kind of painful. But we learn from the situation and we try to detach our emotions from it. So yeah, this was the setup I was watching on Wednesday night leading to Thursday. I put my buy limits on this zone here and we're expecting price to reject from this area. So after Thursday morning came, this was entering the London session. I was watching how price closes above this zone. I was trying to watch and see if there's any buying momentum around there. So yeah, I finally saw buyers came in and push a little bit, then kind of went back to the after I've adjusted my stop loss, kind of went down, took my stop loss and went up again. So that was another trade loss on my part. So yeah, all these are kind of lessons. We make trading errors, we don't let it get into our head, we move on, we don't involve our emotions in it. So this is the GBP USD trade I took, which was this trade. I took this trade, but I went after price went down a bit. I exited the trade because I was kind of not willing to let price come back and stop me at break even. But as you can see, price later went back. So yeah, this was the Euro USD trade, got stopped out. Yeah. And yeah, I saw this was on Friday on GBP USD, expecting another selling opportunity. I just placed my sell limit after seeing the huge break from this structure. Placed my sell limit for the break and retest, and price after price went to tap me in, price just took me out from the trade with few pips and went to my favor. But after this, I could have broken even, and this trade would have just stopped me out in break even. But then again, it is what it is. We move on and try to learn from our mistakes. And this was the trade I took on Euro USD. After watching price move in my favor over 3:1, I didn't take profit. I just moved my stock to break even, and price came out and break me at even. So this week wasn't really a losing week, and it wasn't really a good week. I could have done more if only I good at managing my trade. But guys, I'm still in the learning process and I'm improving. So this is just a feedback for what I need to focus on going into the next week, into the new week. As you can see, the first week, the week one, we had a drawdown of almost 2%, 1:1.9 something percent, and this week we just had a drawdown of 0.5%. So you can see the difference. There's an improvement there, and coming into the next week, I'm expecting to get 3.3% profit. So we see how it goes. Yeah, guys, this just I just tried to make this video a quick one. I'll catch you guys tomorrow with on my weekly review video. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend and peace.